What's up, folks? It's Dan here from BeAGameCharacter.com, where we turn games into gains, and today I have a cold, so please forgive me for my stuffy nose. My darling son decided he was going to get a cold and then give it to me. He's so generous. So, what we're talking about today is some common fitness myths that you might encounter on your journey to the land of the healthy people. These are things that might be pushed by, for instance, multi-level marketing schemes, fitness gurus on the daily talk shows and stuff like that you might see, stuff like that. So we're going to cover a couple here. We're going to start off with spot reduction, and this is the idea that you can reduce fat in a specific area by doing specific things. Generally speaking, all of this is crap. The wraps, the patches you can apply, the certain exercises you do for certain areas, all that stuff, it's all crap. All right? If you have fat in an area, the only way to lose it is to just generally lose fat overall. Your body and your genetics, they control where you lose fat and when you lose it. So if you have fat in a certain area and you want to get rid of it, you just have to keep eating at a caloric deficit until your body consumes that fat. And it might not be the first to go. If you've got fat on your arms and you want to, you start working out, you start losing weight, and the fat from your arms doesn't go away, it might be the last thing to go. That's the downside of how this all works, is that maybe the fat on your arms is the last fat that your body wants to lose. It's going to lose the fat that you can't see on your inner thighs. It's going to lose the little bit around your midsection that you have, but your fat arms are going to stay fat until finally, you reach the point where your body's burned all the fat in the rest of your body and it goes. Some people are unlucky like that. Some people are lucky. They're like, hey, I want to lose weight in my midsection, and they start to work out, and that's the first place they lose weight, and they're happy. But spot reduction of fat through gadgets, diets, or exercises does not work. Period. Space, end of story. The only thing that is an exception to that is surgery, which of course is pretty extreme, and we're not really going to cover that here. But beyond that, spot reduction does not work. Your best bet is just to eat at a caloric deficit and lose the weight overall, and it will eventually go away. Second myth: juicing, and cleanses. Okay? In fact, we're going to split those up. First off is juice and juicing. Juice is not inherently healthy. Whether you juice something yourself or you buy juice from the store, juice is not inherently healthy, especially fruit juice. Fruit juice, even if you juice it yourself, is mostly sugar. The vast majority of benefit that you get from fruit is from the fiber that you get from eating the fruit, and also the vitamins that you get from the skin of the fruit and stuff like that. If you don't eat the skin and the flesh of the fruit and you just take the juice, for the most part, you're just getting the water content and the sugar content from the fruit. Yes, you get some vitamins and phytonutrients. That's fine. And juicing is not inherently unhealthy, but you want to make sure that you're not just drinking sugar water and considering it a good decision. You need to pay attention, first of all, to the calories that you're taking in from juice. Very, very important, because it's very easy to drink way more calories than you realize you're drinking. And secondly, you need to consider the type of juice that you're drinking. Like, apple juice has basically no nutritional value. It's just the way it is. Apple juice, for the most part, is just straight sugar water. It's tasty, it's good, but drink water. Don't drink apple juice. And if you like it and you've got the caloric allowance for it, go for it. But other juices, fruit juices that are good, cherry juice is good, blueberry juice is good, pomegranate juice is good. Anything that's got deep, rich colors, generally speaking, you'll at least get the phytonutrients in the juice. But again, watch the sugar content. Vegetable juices, on the other hand, tend to be much, higher level of nutrition, just because they've got way less sugar, first of all, and you get a lot more phytonutrients and a lot more stuff, from the juice. Especially if you're juicing it yourself at home, it doesn't have time to break down over time, which is what happens after you bottle it. But in the end, it's always better to just eat the vegetables or the fruit than it is to juice it. There's no situation outside of, dietary restrictions, like you can't chew maybe or something like that, that juicing is better than just eating the food. Eating the food is always, always, always better. So watch out for juicing. Myth number 3, cleanses. Cleanses. Cleansing. I hate cleanses. I like the idea of eating clean, the idea of eating, mostly fruits and vegetables and lean protein and stuff like that. I hate the idea of you need to remove toxins from your body. You don't need to remove toxins from your body. Either your liver and your kidneys do that for you, or your liver and your kidneys are not functioning and you need something more than a cleanse. You need a dialysis machine. So if you want to cleanse your body, drink water, eat vegetables, high fiber diet, lean proteins. That's the best way to cleanse your body. You don't need to remove toxins in order to lose weight. You need to eat at a caloric deficit to lose weight. You don't need to take out toxins in order to feel better about your life. You need to get more sleep, and you need to eat a more varied diet. You need to exercise regularly. There is literally nothing that any specific diet can cleanse from your body that your own organs cannot handle, unless they're an organ failure, which again, you have bigger problems. Oh my God, please, please, please don't pay anyone to cleanse you unless they're actually cleansing you, in which case, I don't know, maybe that's your thing. But cleansing through nutrition, diets, drinks, whatever, get it out of here. Bunk. Just people wanting to take your money. So those are 3. We're going to go into one more, all right? And this one drives me nuts. The supplement frenzy. I've talked about supplements recently here on the channel, a video a little while ago, I believe. But for the most part, you don't need supplements. There are some exceptions, which I talked about in the supplement video. I'll link that at the end of this, all right? But for the most part, the vast majority of supplements out there on the market are not necessary. The only time you need to supplement something in your diet specifically is if a doctor tells you you need to, with the exception of those couple of things I talked about in the other video, like protein and stuff like that. But even then, not always necessary, okay? So don't buy ridiculously expensive supplements. They're not necessary. They're just taking your money, all right? It's not necessary, just like cleanses, just like juices. Don't do it. Not necessary. Don't spend your money on that. Spend your money on good food instead. Spend your money on chicken breast and broccoli. So that's it. 4 things that drive me nuts in the fitness world. 4 fallacies you need to watch out for. 4 lies that are trying to take your money. All right? I apologize again for the stuffed nose, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. As always, remember to live boldly, change the world, and continue to be awesome.